With multiple social media platforms and an ever-growing online marketplace, customers have unparalleled access to information about companies. Now they can make way more informed decisions about who they do business with. Informed consumers tend to place particular trust in and seek out the opinions of others. A company like your company might benefit from using social media to disseminate information about an upcoming product or service, or about your underlying values. You might also use these platforms to build your brand and build your community. Now, building a community requires much more than just having great products and services, but that is a fantastic place to start. Happy, satisfied customers will be able to spread the word to their audience, to their community, to their people. And those happy customers will also evolve into devoted fans. Now, if you want to build a community around your business, whether you sell products or services or something else, what I want you to focus on is creating content designed to connect to your audience. I'm talking about shared values, talking about telling stories that allow your audience to put themselves in the shoes of that story, to see themselves as the success story with your brand. Hey, I'm Molle from Visibility Hacking Studios, and we love working with small brands, visionary leaders, devoted entrepreneurs to help them get their message out to their audience, to start nurturing those connections and ultimately start ascending them through their products and services. We focus on building communities of people who are engaged and connected, not just people who buy a product once and then walk away, never to be seen again. In today's video, we're going to talk about meeting your audience where they are. We'll also talk about the power of jargon and secret languages. And of course, we will talk about why you need to start thinking about yourself like you're a matchmaker. So if that interests you, definitely stay tuned. If you want to build a community around your business, I want you to focus your attention on your audience. I want you to meet your audience where they are, wherever they are. What I mean by this is that I want you to focus on finding your customers on the platforms that they're currently on, in the groups that they're currently on, in the conversations that they're currently having, because I want you to specifically listen for their comments, their concerns, their objections, their obstacles. You need to understand your community through and through if you want to start serving them, which means that you need to know who your target audience is, or in our world, we call them customer avatars. Because once you understand who your customer avatar is, it'll be pretty obvious where they're hanging out and where you can go have those conversations with them. Of course, if you have not yet figured out who your customer avatar is, then click the link above, check out our customer avatar series, and you can find out way more about building out that ideal customer. Once you understand your customer, not only will you be able to target them better, create better messaging that attracts them, but you'll also be able to create better products and services that meet their needs as well. Take, for example, the Trevor Project. They realized that their customer base or their client base really wanted more connection on social media, on text messages, on chat, rather than just the old forms of communication like mail-in and in-person meetings and stuff like that. Because they understood their customer, they were able to change their methodology and change the way that they serve their audience, therefore seeing a huge increase in the number of clients who were reaching out and utilizing their services. What they did was recognize that their audience are digital natives. They want to be engaged online. Which brings us to the question of the day. Tell me about your audience. Where are they? Are they digital natives? Are they needing a little bit more hand-holding? Do they prefer to meet in person or online? Let us know whatever you know about your audience down in the comments below. I talk about secret languages constantly, and it's not because when I was a kid I used to make up my own secret languages, but really, they've actually been proven to work. No, I am not losing my mind. Hear me out. When I talk about having a secret language, what I want you to think about are the terms that you you have within your community? Are the name and identity markers you have within your community? Are the slogans and jargon you use within your industry and within your niche? For example, if you are in the ClickFunnels community, you're referred to as a funnel hacker. This is an identity marker that they take on. If you're in the world of Emily D. Baker, you're a law nerd. This is, again, the identity marker they take on. What we're doing when we use these secret languages, these inner terms, and this jargon within our community is we're allowing our community members to be co-creators in the experience. In order for you, the owner of the brand, to become a good co-creator in this experience, you have to pay attention to your community. You have to listen to their needs. And a lot of the times, some of these slogans, this jargon actually comes directly from your community. Pay close attention to the language, the jokes, the phrases, the slang that your people are putting out there. Because when your audience starts hearing their own words, they truly start to feel like they belong. If you want to belong here on the visibility hacking world, then definitely hit that subscribe button because we'd love to have you along for the ride. You ever been to a matchmaker? I haven't been to one of the official matchmakers in relationship styles, but I have seen a ton of fantastic matchmakers who are business owners. And no, we are not talking about dating. What I mean is that you know your audience so well that you can play matchmaker to their solutions. See, making relationships and building and nurturing those relationships are key to the success of your community and to your business. Think about turning your community into a network where people can introduce themselves, find other partners, find people who share interest, and allow a spotlight to shine on the expertise and the value that your community members bring to the table. You can do this with live shows and live events, in-person events, online meetings, group posts, weekly posts within your Facebook group, for example, where you have like Networking Wednesdays. But remember, always speak from your brand. Bring your brand's personality, their voice, that feeling, that essence of your brand. Because when you combine that brand voice and this opportunity to network and build connections and communities, that's when you're going to start seeing what we like to call cross chatter. There's different levels of communicating and building connection with your audience. And one of the deepest levels of connection is cross chatter, when your audience is not just talking to you, they're talking to each other. And what you'll start to see when you focus on that is stronger ties between your community members, and most importantly, stronger ties between those members and your brand. Building a brand online is tough. It takes a village to raise a brand. I guess that's how the saying goes. Let's consider that our insider language for today's video. Now, if you want to build a better brand, you want to have that visual authority, then why not start by checking out one of these videos? I will see you in our next one. And until I do, my friends, as per usual, remember, I love you, be excellent to each other, and just go live. Your people are out there waiting for you.